Today we're going to be talking about the Shinobi Slim. So this is a very traditional Japanese kind of oriental design. In Japan we see similar designs coming with bow shuriken coming out of Nagishiro. And then, we see the classic cross, certain Tibetan throwing darts. It's very, very classic design. Lots of cultures have used things that are similar. Things that we notice: front heavy, conical point, which makes it interesting. Long tapered handle with a straight release on it. So with it being front heavy, it pulls out of the hand when we throw it for no spin, but it's deceptively good for half spin. So what's interesting is we actually have a longer release, a longer stock distance or a natural distance on it. We have this nice place to index as well as down there. Really get a hold of it using that grip as such. So we'll just come out here and show you where that is. This is, it's about 3 meters maybe. So I got to break my wrist a little bit there to get it to kick over. Come back. This is about 4. Still going through, not fully extending yet. Come out to about 5.5 here. Come out to about 6.5, 7 meters here. Choke up a little bit, just let it go through the center. Go through and we look at our no spin and how it is we're going to grip that. You can grip in a few different ways. You can go through and try to be out here, but we can grip it with, this is somewhere between a shuriken grip and a knife grip. Right? It looks a little bit like a knife, but you can also throw it like a shuriken. Put that here. Biggest thing is you're going to want to just find where that balance is for you based on your mechanics. Using a wave style where you're going through and doing a push through the center. As you throw, it can start to break, and as soon as it starts to tug out, it very, very quickly breaks contact. And there's nothing to interfere with it to make it fishtail. Start here about, 2.5 meters, something like that, 2 meters. Just come over top, go to point, kind of a wave style. It really gets in there too. Come back a little closer to 3 and just let it come out. It's neat because it'll pull out and just kind of does a lot of the work for you. Come back a little closer to 4, just kind of let it go. Now you can go through and choose to use more of a push style if you want to. You still cut through the center and use your push style. You can choose to do like Marcel's Cobra style, which just is a generic illustration of wave mechanics. We get those really nice smooth releases. Choke up a little bit if you want to go through and work on your wave. You'll just find that kind of sweet spot for yourself. What's neat is once you kind of find out how the grip works for you and your mechanics, you can really start pitching it in there. Biggest thing is just dialing in your release and your grip. But it's definitely a really interesting no spin experience. You can throw like a shuriken where you're working with just your hand. And in some cases, over gassing it just frustrates you. It's got a really interesting feel in no spin, half spin. Like I said, there's not a lot of knives out there that feel this way when you throw them. Even has a hole there if you want to go through and add some tassels and get all kinds of crazy with it. Enjoy yourselves.